morning, everyone. It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in my 1967 Ford Mustang GTA. Right, so again we have a 1967 Ford Mustang GTA, and this is a real GT automatic. I have the Marty report for it. Also have the VIN stamped on the apron, and then you also have your door tag, so no issues with any paperwork on this car. I bought it from a gentleman that had it almost, I think it was like 17, 18, basically almost 20 years. And it is a really cool car front to back. The driveline that's in it is a non-original, but it is a period correct 289. Pretty much a stock motor. Don't know when or why the motor was replaced, but it probably was done a while ago. The motor is strong, backed by the C4 3-speed automatic transmission. Then you do have power steering, power front disc brakes. This one is also optioned with factory AC. Unfortunately, the AC is going to need some diagnostic and work. To me, the easiest thing would be to just upgrade the system to like a sand-in style compressor with new lines. Basically, you're going to want to go through probably the whole system because it's just an antiquated old system. There's no belt on the compressor. It's missing a couple little parts and pieces, so you're going to need to go through the AC system to get it going, but it is a factory air car. Again, I would just buy the vintage kit to just upgrade all the components and you'd be good to go. Manifolds, dual exhaust. It is a replacement muffler. It's more of a stock style replacement muffler than anything because it's not very loud. Then you have full tailpipes with the tips. And obviously, as you can see, it's just an excellent driving car. We're doing about 65 or so, 60, 65. The speedometer is showing 70. So the speedo's a little bit fast. But again, drivability is awesome. It's an excellent, very tight driving Mustang. On your interior, you have a stock style Code 6A black interior. I love the 67, 68 Mustang interior. Your steering wheel is a factory steering wheel. However, you do have a aftermarket horn button on the column. It's not the actual button itself. You have to push the little button up there. Seat covers are great. Door panels look good. Rear interior panels are nice. There is like a small little patch, like a little square patch on the rear interior panel on the driver's side back here. But everything else is very clean. You do have the really cool overhead console. Unfortunately, the map lights aren't coming on. I don't know what's wrong with it. So the map lights aren't doing anything. The factory AM radio doesn't do anything. Your voltage gauge is not really moving, but the rest of your gauges, like your fuel gauge, your speedometer, good oil pressure, good temperature, all that stuff's working. Again, you have your horn button, you have your fog light switch up underneath the dash there. And then the other item is the little lights that are in the center console here for the park, reverse, neutral drive. The little neutral light comes on, but the rest of the little bulbs are burnt out. And then I believe the other item was the flashers weren't working. They're actually coming on the dash there, so I don't know exactly what's wrong with the flashers. Your turn signal indicators on the hood work. The outside ones work. That's cool. Take a look at my Does It Work section. It's going to outline what works and what doesn't work. But again, the biggest thing is going to be the factory AC is going to need some work. But again, overall interior is real nice. Headliner looks good. Door panels are nice. Carpet mats. Package tray is a little bit older, but it still shows well. You do have some light pitting on the overhead console, but I think this is one of the coolest features about the car. Dash has a little bit of warping in the center as well. That's really notorious for these Mustang dashes. Nice positive shift. The 289 is smooth, easy power, just a really good cruising car. Usually when you buy a vehicle from someone that's had it almost 20 years, it's real indicative of a good car, and this is definitely in that category. The doors just open and close really well, just a tight driving car. And on your underneath, it is extremely solid, as you can see from the photos in the video here. Really nice floors, frame's great. In my virtual description, you'll hear me talk about some seepages from some areas. Again, that's gonna happen from an old car. But watch the virtual description video, I'll dive more into that stuff, along with the Does It Work section. On your exterior, it is a repaint. It was originally lime gold, which is code I. It's now this really nice, kind of like darker red, almost maroon, with the black GT, or the black GTA stripes on the side, the GTA emblems. Really nice wheels and tires. Trim all looks good. Repaint is very nice. It shows well down the sides. Again, like I mentioned before, the doors open and close really well. There's some smaller little nicks and little imperfections in the paint, but it does show very, very nice. And again, black vinyl top looks good. I think it's just a great looking car. We'll back off, let this guy kind of go in front of us a little bit. We'll get on it just one more time here so you can see the exhaust. Just a fun driving Mustang. Little console door opens and closes like it should. Turn signal switch is nice and tight, not all loose. Those disc brakes stop it really well, doesn't pull. All your suspension is stock style Mustang equipment. Steering is nice and tight. No weird shakes or rattles coming from this one. Again, just a really good driving Mustang. I love the fact that it is a real GTA. If you're not familiar with that, obviously you can get a GTA and a manual transmission. They call the automatics GTAs for obviously GT automatic. Got the cool little GTA emblems on the side. And I believe the gas cap emblem is different as well. All your glass is nice. You do have a little pitting around the vent windows. I would not classify this as a restored car. More of just a really good original car that's probably had the seat covers redone. Obviously the motor was replaced at some point, and then it was reshot on the exterior and the door jambs obviously. But just a really good kind of original style driving Mustang. And again, I love the fact that it Marty Report GTA. It's a cool car. There's nothing wrong with the 64.5, 65, 66 Mustangs, but I just think the 67, 68s, if you are going to have this generation of Mustang, they're just a little bit tougher looking. You get a little bit more room on the inside. They're just good cars. Obviously, if you're looking at old cars, Mustangs are some of the most iconic vehicles, and having just a real GTA is just cool. It's something that you just don't see a whole lot of. Oh, a little second gear chirp with a half throttle there. As you can see, I've been driving this car pretty much with one finger the whole trip. Nice responsive on the steering. Seat feel is awesome. Tons of room between me and the steering wheel. These are a larger steering wheel, so your legs do kind of sit to the side a little bit, but it's a very natural driving position. You can see clearly over the hood. They make every single part and piece for these Mustangs, so if you do ever have to replace anything or you want to upgrade something, all the way down to the little trim here on the inside, bumpers, headliners, map lights, anything that you want to replace on these cars you can get, which is cool. You do have your front seat belts, you have back seat belts as well. No weird smells on the inside. Again, if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to fix the couple little gauges or little electricals that are not working, obviously get the AC going, and then you got yourself a hell of a Mustang. It's a fun car to drive and really nice front to back. Little green lights for the interior turn signals work. And as always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drives. Make sure you check out the virtual description video along with my additional informations tab. Both are posted on my website, pcclassiccars.com. I will catch you guys on the next test drive and hope you have a great week.